Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're on the home stretch of your journey to becoming a licensed nail technician in Kentucky. Awesome. I'm here to walk you through that final, super important step, the state board exam. Let's get you prepared. You've put in all those hours of hard work. You've totally perfected your craft, and now the licensing exam is really the last hurdle between you and your professional career. Think of this as your official launch pad. So, let's get you ready to fly. Okay, before you can even think about booking a test date, there are a few essential things you got to get done first. Let's break down exactly what you need to do to even get authorized to test. First things first, and this is a big one you can't skip. Your school has to officially report your graduation to the board. Once you know that's done, you'll need a standard 2x2-inch passport-style photo. Got those two things? Great. Your final step is to head over to the PSI exams website and create your account. This is basically going to be your command center for the whole process. All right, with your account all set up, it's time to book your exams. And, notice I said exams, plural. That's because the Kentucky Nail Technician license actually requires you to pass two totally separate tests. Let's take a look at what that really means for you. So the most important thing to get right here is the order of operations. You've got the theory exam, that's the computer-based multiple choice test, and then you've got the practical exam, which is where you show off your hands-on skills. Now, listen up. You absolutely must pass the theory exam before you're even allowed to schedule your practical. Seriously, remember that order. Theory first, practical second. And what's the investment for this? Well, the fee is $85. But here's the key detail you can't miss. This isn't a one-time fee for the whole shebang. It's $85 for each attempt, for each exam. Now let's get into the fine print, because these are the rules you really don't want to learn the hard way. That fee is per exam, and it's totally non-refundable. Once you pay, you have 1 year to use it. Now, once you pass your theory test, a new clock starts ticking. That passing score is only good for 6 months, so you gotta get that practical done. And if you happen to fail, you do have to wait a full 30 days before you can try again. Okay, you're booked, you're ready to go. Let's talk about the big day. Arriving prepared isn't just about knowing your stuff. It's also about getting through that check-in process without any drama. This might be the single most important rule of the day. Be early. You have to get to the testing center at least 30 minutes before your scheduled time. I'm not kidding. If you are 1 minute late, they will not let you in, and you will lose that $85 fee. There are no exceptions. Please pay close attention here because this is what trips a lot of people up. You need 2 forms of ID. Your primary one has to be government issued with your photo and signature, like a driver's license. The second one just needs your signature and your pre-printed name, so a credit card or social security card works fine. But here's the absolute deal breaker. The name on both of those IDs must match your registration paperwork perfectly. No nicknames, no exceptions. And now for what to leave in the car. Absolutely no electronic devices. That means your phone, your smartwatch, all of it. No purses, no backpacks, no wallets. Also no bulky coats or hoodies, and definitely no food or drinks. They will give you a locker for your keys, but honestly, it's just best to travel light. Okay, let's pull back the curtain on that first challenge, the theory exam. Knowing what's on the test and how it's structured, that's the key to knocking it out of the park on your first try. Okay, take a really close look at this breakdown. A full 50%, yep, half of your entire exam is all about safety and infection control. This is the biggest hint you're going to get on where to focus your studying. The rest is split between nail care, client consultation, and a little bit on skincare. But for real, disinfection and safety are the heart of this test. So what's the test actually look like? Well, you'll have 90 minutes to answer 60 scored multiple choice questions, and you'll do it on a computer. Your target is a score of 70% or higher to pass. Pretty straightforward. And hey, don't worry about the computer part. The interface is super simple. They even give you a short tutorial before the exam officially begins, just so you can get comfortable with how the buttons and layout work. And that tutorial time, it does not count against your 90 minutes. You passed the theory test. Yes, congratulations. Now it's time to schedule the grand finale, the practical, hands-on exam. Let's see what you're in for. So the practical exam is broken down into 5 different timed sections. It actually starts and ends with workstation setup and disinfection, which again just shows you how important safety is. In between, you'll be doing a basic manicure, a nail tip application, and a nail enhancement using a form. They'll be watching your skills and how well you follow all those safety rules the whole time. Now, Kentucky has some very specific rules for your supplies, so listen up. You have to use a full mannequin hand, no stuffed gloves or loose fingers. Your disinfectant wipes have to be labeled as bactericidal, virucidal, and fungicidal. And your monomer has to be labeled as odorless and come in a sealed original container. You don't want to get sent home for having the wrong supplies. And the dress code is just as strict. This quote from the official guide says it all. You have to wear a full set of solid colored medical scrubs, and they can't be white. Also, there can't be no logos or names visible at all. This is one of those non-negotiable rules. And just like the theory exam, the magic number for the practical is 70%. Your performance across all 5 of those sections will be graded, and you've got to hit that mark to pass. The good news is you won't be waiting around forever to find out how you did. After you finish either exam, you can expect to get your official score report sent to your email within 24 hours. No more anxiously checking the mailbox for weeks. And that's the complete roadmap. You've put in the work, you've honed your amazing skills, and now you know exactly what to expect. You are so ready to get licensed and start your awesome new career. Now go out there and good luck.